everybody, so today I am here to give you guys my review of the Jujubee Be Prepared diaper bag. First, I'm going to go over some of the details about the bag, then I will show you all the different compartments, everything that it has to offer, and then at the very end I will give you guys my personal thoughts and opinions. So this bag retails for around $100 to $200. Now, I put such a wide span on it because it really depends on where you get your bag from, what style you're looking for, if it's from a certain collection, what print it is. Those are just some of the many variables. There's also places like Amazon that are known to discount certain bags and certain prints for like $40, $60 just for a limited amount of time. And when you see that, definitely snag it up because they will sell out quick. But it just really depends. If you go on Jujubee's website though, these do retail for around $200. Now, as far as the availability goes, like I mentioned, they have their own website, which I will have everything that I'm mentioning linked down below. There's also Amazon. Like I said, they run sales on them a lot. It is where I have gotten this bag along with a few other things. Baby boutiques are another place that you can check out. A lot of times these places will have rewards points and stuff like that, so you can even get money off of future purchases. Then there is stuff like the major retailers, Target, Bye Bye Baby, places like that have started carrying Jujubee as well. And I did want to mention that there are a ton of Facebook groups dedicated to Jujubee buy, sell, and trade, which basically means that you could get a used or new Jujubee at a discounted price. I would definitely check those out if you are not willing to spend over a certain amount of money on them, because you can get some major steals on there. Now, as far as where I got this bag, I got it from Amazon. It was not on sale or anything. I was just very eager to get it, so I didn't wait for one. However, I have bought other Jujubee bags off of Bye Bye Baby. I've used a 20% off coupon, so I got a discount. Like I said, definitely shop around for whatever print you're looking for, because you will be surprised. A lot of times people are running sales on them. Now, like I mentioned, this bag comes in several different prints. Jujubee has a lot of different collections. They have Tokidoki, there's Onyx, there's Legacy, there's just so many. So it really depends on what you're looking for. However, I feel like they have something for everybody on there. I tend to be a lot more neutral with the bags that I carry, but then there's those ones like the Tokidokis that have really fun and playful prints. So like I said, I think that there is something for everybody, but this particular bag is in the Queen of the Nile print, and it is a legacy print. So as for the carry options with this bag, as you can see right here, there are the shoulder straps, and then there is a messenger strap that comes along with the bag, so you can wear it like that as well. I did want to give you guys the dimensions of this bag, just in case you're a numbers person. I will be showing shortly a clip about this bag next to other Jujubee bags to kind of give you a reference as to what it looks like in size comparison, but it is 18.5 by 6.7 by 14.2 inches. And as far as the fabric, it is made of nylon and it's completely machine washable. It is also Teflon treated to make sure that stains don't stick to it, and it is also treated with Agon. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. I'll be sure to spell it for you guys, but that is to make sure that the fabric is antimicrobial. Now, I really like those last two things. I get a lot of questions with this print in particular if I run into staining problems, because it is a white and black chevron. I know it comes up kind of gray across the screen, but it is a black and white chevron. I have never had any kind of problem with any of my prints staining on any of my Jujubee bags. As far as hardware goes, it is all metal. Mine in particular is gold because it is that legacy collection that I had talked about. You will find different hardware for different collections. So now I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys all the different stuff that the bag has to offer and all the different pockets and fun stuff like that. I've got you guys raised up and pointed down so you guys can see inside the pockets and everything that it has to offer. But like I mentioned, it does come with this messenger strap. I love it. It's cushioned. It's amazing. Couldn't say enough good things about it. I'm going to take it off for the rest of this video though, just so it's not rattling around causing distractions. But it also does have the shoulder straps that I have mentioned as well, but I'm also going to tuck those away just so you guys can see everything clearly. So first up is the mommy pocket right here on the front. That is what Jujubee calls it. It is basically a space for all of your stuff. As you can see, you have two plastic windows right here. You can put whatever in. I've seen Kleenex, I've seen pictures, wipes, you name it. It can basically fit in here. There's also gussets on either side of the bag right here, so that way when you open this pocket, it's going to open, but it's not going to completely fly open, which I really liked. There's also a sunglasses pouch, a regular pouch, a zippered mesh pouch, and a key fob, which I didn't think I would use a lot, but I actually ended up using because it's very helpful when you have this big of a bag to know where your keys are. There's also two mesh elastic pouches, which I really liked to keep stuff that I didn't want just flying out. And then there's also just a nice little pocket of room down here, which is where I kept my wallet at. Everything in this pouch was very safe and secure. I never worried about if it was going to fly around. Also, I wanted to mention I wouldn't pack this too heavily in the front, because if you do, it can kind of make the front of the bag sag forward and kind of lift off this button back here. It's not the biggest deal, but it is just something to keep in mind, because I did find if I packed it too full, it would start to lean like this and want to fall over, but just thought I would mention it to you guys. Speaking of this pocket, like I said, I do have the strap tucked down in here, and that's what I would do with my bag most days. So my bag would always look like this, but you can take them out, you can leave them out, obviously do whatever, but it is a huge pocket down in there. You can put whatever you want, and there's a lot of room for it. Now, I normally put like my stroller straps or things that I wanted really accessible and I didn't have to root around for. There's also this little button right here to close that up. These are kind of hard to do. I wish they were magnetic, but I know that it's probably just for the sake of supporting the bag a little bit more that they're not. So on the side over here, you have your bottle pockets. It also has a flap. Now, if your bottles are too tall for the flap, you could always just tuck it in and you could still have your bottle pocket right here. It is very large. I could fit two standard Dr. Browns side by side, or I could fit like a Mam comfortably. I could fit any bottle basically. It is a magnetic closure if you do have a bottle that fits. I found anything past a 4 or 5 ounce bottle was too tall to fit with the flap, so I would put my bottles in a lot of the times just like this. I never had a problem with them flying out or anything though. So there is one of those on each side, as you can see. And now I'm going to show you down inside the main compartment of the bag. So it does have a double zipper on it as well. And I also wanted to show you that this also does have gussets on the side. So when you do open it, as you can see, I have it completely unzippered. It is going to stay open and it's going to be ajar, but it's not completely laying flat, which I loved. So down inside here, there is this pocket right here, which a lot of times I would just stuff this if I wanted to keep my bag partially open, or if I just wanted to zip up the sides so the top would be completely open. And I thought that was really neat. There's also two elastic mesh pockets right here. On the other side, you have those again. And then there's two longer mesh elastic pockets on this side. So there's one right here, and there's one right here. And those are super, super long. These are great for like changes of clothes that you can roll up, extra bottles, food pouches, those are great in there too. I liked these longer mesh pockets right here for diapers. It fits a disposable diaper very well. And then over here I would put smaller stuff, and it's great for like diaper rash cream and teethers, binkies, stuff like that. Trying to think back to when I had this bag packed, and obviously you can see you have the whole floor of the bag as well. It's a very open space, but that is the complete inside of it. And I'm just going to zip it back up, and I'm going to show you the back of the bag now. It does come with its own changing pad, which I love. and I still use all my Jujubee changing pads to this day. Now, because this is a Be Prepared, it comes with like an extra large changing pad, bigger than ones you'll find in other diaper bags of theirs. I have my own little liner in here. I like to keep my changing pads nice, but as you can see, it's a very large changing pad. It's great. It is treated with the same stuff as the bag is, which I really loved. You could take that out though and you have an entirely other pocket that you could fill up. But honestly, I just keep this back here, and I would put doctor's papers, stuff like that, that I kind of wanted to keep nice and straight anyways. I would slip it down inside there and it would keep it nice. But again, you could stick your strap right down inside there and you could close that up, which is exactly how I had mine. But that is about everything as far as pockets and everything else goes. So now I'm going to show you guys this bag compared to some of the other Jujubee bags that I have, just for a size comparison. Okay, so these are the bags side by side. I will give you prints, names, and everything just as details. I want to show you the Jujubee BFF, which is this one, just for a width comparison. And then this is the Jujubee Be Right Back. And I wanted to show you just for a height comparison, and obviously this is the Jujubee Be Prepared. Now these two are the same print. This is Queen of the Nile and that is Empress. This is all from the Legacy line, but I just wanted to show you these two side by side because they do get compared quite a bit, and you can see there's a notable size difference. I do carry this one now. It is completely packed up for my girls, so as you can see, it is bigger. Now this would be smaller obviously if it wasn't packed up, but as you can see side by side, there's quite a difference. And this is not packed whatsoever, but I did want to show you a general backpack size compared to this. Obviously the Be Prepared is going to be a lot wider, but I just wanted to show you kind of height wise because I do feel like it's a little bit of everything. It's a very tall bag, it's a very wide bag, and all around it has a lot to it. It definitely has a lot more space than both the BFF and the BRB, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys kind of side by side what they all looked like. I would definitely recommend going to a Bye Bye Baby or a boutique that's near you that carries Jujubee products to see this stuff in person because it helps a lot, a lot. I'm going to pan you guys back now and I'm going to be talking about my experience and my thoughts on the bag. So as far as my experience with this bag goes, I absolutely love this thing. I got this in anticipation for our youngest daughter. I was about 8 months pregnant, I believe, when I got this, and I was just over the moon about it. I was looking for something that was bigger than any diaper bag I had at the time because our youngest daughter was only going to be 1.5 years when her sister was born. I anticipated them both being in diapers, them both needing quite a bit of stuff. And I was right. This bag was absolutely perfect for the longest time. I would say I used it for about the first 6 to 9 months of Remy's life, and it was an absolute lifesaver. Our youngest daughter, Remy, also had some medical issues when she was younger, so we spent a lot of time at the Children's Hospital, and this is what I would bring with us, not just as a diaper bag for Remy, but also for me to put my breast pump into, because I am an exclusive pumper. So while we were there, I had everything that we could possibly need, whether it was for her feeding therapy, if she needed a change of clothes, if it was my pump stuff. Everything would fit really great in this bag. Like I have mentioned, it worked really well for both my girls. Now, it is a big bag, but I was looking for that. It didn't bother me. I honestly don't think that this is an obnoxiously large bag, but that's my opinion because I tend to prefer bigger bags. I'm an overpacker, and I found that it really worked well for me. I always had like a ton of space, and I never felt like my bag was overflowing with this. Now that the girls are older and Remy is now over 1 year old, Sophie is creeping up on 3 years old, they don't need a whole lot of stuff. So I don't find myself really reaching for this bag unless we're going to be out for a super extended amount of time. It's a great overnight bag. It's great for other purposes once your children get out of that diaper bag age. Trust me, I still use it and I still love it. I will never get rid of it. I have had questions in the past asking if this bag was heavy, and it is a little bit. It's a structured bag though, meaning that it is standing all on its own right now, so even completely empty, it has a little bit of weight to it. So you're going to be adding weight as you're adding stuff. but that didn't bother me. I used the messenger strap all the time. It was very comfortable. It never made my back hurt. I was, like I said, never had a problem with it. I think one of the most bottom line questions I get from moms about this bag is it worth it? And I think it is, hands down, especially if you get it on sale or if you get it used for a really great price or something, because it can go beyond just using it as a diaper bag. Like I've mentioned, I use it for an overnight bag for my girls. I use it for myself. You could use it for whatever you want because it doesn't scream diaper bag. You can use it for so many different things, and that's what I love about Jujubee products. So I think that hands down it is very well worth the money. I think that's about everything for this review. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer them, but I hope you guys enjoy the video, and as always, thanks for watching.